Alrighty, welcome to another Cube Draft. We've got a 4v4. Abram's back. If you had watched some of the videos, Abram went on vacation for a while. Hope you had a good time. But he's back on my team. Love it. Along with Theo and Pete Ingram, formerly of Play Design, actually. Battling against Luis Salvato, Namor Squats, Karate Dom, and Crasha, one of the mods on the LRcast subreddit even. So, we got a squad, 4-on-4. We've got a pack here. This is Vintage Cube. And there's Urza's Saga. There's Channel. And see, I'd normally pick Urza Saga, but we're on day 17 of someone asking me on every video to draft a Channel Eureka deck. I'm not going to say that I'll draft a Eureka deck, but there is a Channel here. All right. Persistence paid off. This won't work again. I want to warn people. You start asking me every day to draft something, I'm not going to listen to it, but the first mover advantage. I'm going to take the Channel here over Urza Saga, passing to Salvato. Okay, so pick 2, there's an Ugin, which works well with Channel. There's a Wall of Roots. There's a Finale of Devastation and a Utopia Sprawl. There's also Arid Mesa, which is a great card. Stoneforge Mystic, which is solid. Itali is actually pretty cool too. I really like this edition. And there's a Tundra. So Channel Ugin is of course good. I don't want to second pick an Ugin. I think that that's a bad way to approach the draft. But what I might do is second pick Utopia Sprawl here and try to wheel the Ugin, because this pack's pretty solid and not very many decks want Ugin. And Utopia Sprawl is really good for this kind of deck. I think it's even better than Wall of Roots because it fixes your colors, which Channel, that's the biggest problem with Channel. And I mean, this pack is deep enough with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's a lot of plausible ways for Ugin to wheel. And even then, it's not like it's the best of all the payoffs anyway. Ooh, I might take Bayou here. Bayou's nice because one of the things that makes the Channel deck better is Vampiric Tutor and Demonic Tutor and Imperial Seal. And Bayou helps a lot because Channel has very strict color requirements. Also, this is kind of a weak pack. The best card in the pack is honestly Mother of Runes, but I'm not going to be taking that here. And I don't really know anything about how Crasha drafts, who's passing to me. Salvato's a crazy man. He can do whatever he wants. There's also Vizier and Heliod. They're both part of the creature combo deck, and I'm going to keep an eye out. This deck could do that. Also a Batterskull for whoever ticks the Stoneforge is going to immediately get rewarded with a Batterskull. Okay, now I can just take Prismatic Vista over Delighted Halfling and Sakura Tribe Elder and feel pretty good about my start. I have the mana to cast things. This isn't the strongest pack in the world. There's a Duress, Recruiter of the Guard, Dark Ritual. These are all fine cards, but not passing up on that. And then now is where I think I just take Mystical Tutor over Flooded Strand even, which it pains me, it does. But Mystical Tutor it can go get Channel. Having twice as many channels in your deck is really good if you're trying to draft a Channel deck. Not going to wheel anything of note here. I mean, I didn't even think Asika's Chariot's going to come back. Talisman could, I guess. But I'm going to take the Mystical Tutor here, and part of the reward for taking Prismatic Vista and Utopia Sprawl is getting to put Mystical Tutor in my deck and cast it. The only green card in this pack is Scavenging Ooze, and I think that card is not that impressive. It's just okay. Don't really want Torrential Gear Hulk with what I have so far. I mean, this pack's just really weak. What's the best card in the pack here? Den of the Bugbear, Imperial Recruiter, Consider. I might just take Consider. If I'm playing enough early blue for Mystical Tutor, Consider goes in that vein for trying to figure stuff out. All right, now I just got to take Crater Hoof. Plus, getting a 7th pick Crater Hoof is a good sign for green. Take that over like some good cards. Unholy Heat, Unexpectedly Absent, Ether Channeler. These are all fine cards, but we'll take the Hoof. And, ooh, I could follow it up with Echo of Eons. I could be like the blue-green draw 7 style deck. I can go get it with Mystical, but there's also Retrofitter Foundry, which I think is really good. Retrofitter Foundry, there's also a lot of good combos with that. Channel Retrofitter Foundry, is that even good? You can pay 5 mana to make a 1/1 and untap it, and then you pay 1 to sack it. So it's 6 mana, 3 to untap it. So you pay 9 mana for a 4/4. I think I'm still going to take Retrofitter, though, because I feel like Retrofitter, if you get Gaia's Cradle or the to learn Academy, you can really go off. I think I might take Veil of Summer here. I like Veil as a way to protect your channel against things. Riftwing is a little bit small ball. I don't care about hanger back. All right, let's see if this Ugin came back around. If it did, then that would be great. If it didn't, no big deal. Retrofitter also is nice with Crater Hoof. It's a good way to set it up. You retrofitter for a few turns, and then your hoof becomes lethal. Okay. I like where we're at here. We have some decent fixing. Green seems open. I mean, a 7th pick Crater Hoof is definitely something. There haven't been like a ton of green cards in all the packs, but it is a premium card. Okay, so Ugin didn't come back around. I thought someone would have taken Steel Seraph over it, but Finale of Devastation is honestly fine. Finale channel is, I mean, it's a little harder because it takes quad green, but if you ramp into Finale channel, you just win too. Because you channel for 10, put something into play, and all your creatures get +10/+10, like Crater Hoof, let's say. So I'm going to take that. Plus, one good thing about that is both halves of this are found by Mystical Tutor. Here I might take Heliod. I didn't see Walking Ballista. So the combos with Heliod are Spike Feeder and Walking Ballista. So if I can pick up either of those, Heliod becomes interesting. And I think it's a better spec than just taking a Raging Ravine. Not that Raging Ravine's bad. Oh, Sakura Tribe Elder wield? You love it. You love to see it. Passing a Dark Ritual, but I think that's okay. Okay, I'll take Rexage over Talisman. I think Rexage is pretty good. And not really in for Progenitus. I'll take Den of the Bugbear, even though it's a late one. And a late Mizium Mortars. All right, well, I just got 2 good red cards, like, late. So consider that. Blue hasn't seemed super open, but I'm not too worried about that. This pack is not really good. I might just take Verdant Catacombs. I mean, the best card in this pack is Animate Dead, but I really don't want to take Animate Dead with the cards I already have here. And I think Underground Sea is not bad, but I think Verdant is just better. Like, this is blue-black, and this is green-black, but this is only ever blue-black, plus it makes your other fetches better, which I don't have right now. This is green-black, but it makes all your duels better, and there's way more duels and Triomes than fetches. So I think Verdant's also better than Triumph, even though Triumph would be the 2 colors I have so far. Yeah, there's also Subtlety here, and I think Subtlety's fine, but when I'm drafting a channel deck, I really want to make sure almost every land produces green, and I want to ideally find a blue-green land. I would take that pretty highly, because turn 1 Mystical to turn 2 channel would be nice. So I don't have a strictly colorless payoff. I like the Eldrazi more than Ugin anyway, so getting a Finale out of that pack alongside a Utopia Sprawl is worth a lot to me. Okay, well, I like this start, and I'm living up to the agreement. I'm drafting a channel deck. All right, well, or a Minsk and Boo deck. Yeah, I mean, look, I would love a Tropical Island, but I already have Prismatic Vista. Verdant's going to get red soon. Sprawl, Sakura Tribe Elder. This all leads to Minsk and Boo. Look, I know there's an Ulamog, but look at it this way. First of all, I think Minsk and Boo is better in my deck than Ulamog. I think I'll win more matches by taking Minsk and Boo. Second, even if they were equal, passing Ulamog means very little to the opposing team. Passing a Minsk and Boo is a disaster, so I'm not going to be doing that. All right, Minsk and Boo, that is. And then I don't think I'm going to wheel Trop, but I could wheel Ulamog. It's not out of the question. This is an okay pack. Questing Beast, Teferi, Negate. 2 duels is 5. Giver 6. Cut down is 7. Soul Herder, yeah, there is stuff. I always think Kumano Faces Kakazan is a Fable the Mirror Breaker. It is not. This pack's pretty weak. I might just take Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness can, first of all, you can Finale for it, which is kind of cool. Makes this into always a regrowth. I have some good cards to get back, like Minsk and Boo, or if they like duress my channel or something. The other card I could consider taking would be Red, Black, Greenland, which isn't bad because it makes Verdant into red for Minsk and Boo, but I don't know. I don't have any black cards yet. Though, maybe Zeator's Proving Ground is actually better. Because I also have a Mizium Mortars, which at this point I'm kind of interested in playing. Yeah. All right, I think I've talked myself into Proving Ground over Witness here. I do like Witness, but I also really like casting my spells. And my mana's looking pretty good here. Could use another channel payoff or 2, but there's time. Salvado deep in the tank, four packs there. All right, there's an Ulamog, and now I'm going to be taking the Ulamog. This isn't as good as the other Ulamog. It's still pretty good. And yeah, I mean, I can pass up Fertile Ground. I already kind of made that pick. I took the Utopia Sprawl, and then I wheeled the Sakura Tribe Elder, so I'm feeling pretty good on acceleration. Take Ulamog here. Maybe I'll get back a Wall of Blossoms. I probably won't get back Fertile Ground, but I think that's okay. And wow. This is tough because there's both Reanimate and Grief, and I really don't like passing those, but hating one because I don't think I'm really in a huge position to play them. I mean, I guess I could take Reanimate, but that doesn't seem very good. Taking Reanimate here when I don't have any way to get something into the graveyard seems pretty poor, unless I get really lucky with Consider. I'm probably just going to take Zagoth Triome, because at this point, with Bayou, Zagoth Triumph, Proving Ground, I can kind of play black for free. Pass 2 black cards, so Krasha can take either one of those black cards. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. I'm not thrilled by it, but it's fine. I don't know about this Den of the Bugbear. Not in on that. Oh, Natural Order. Slamming it. Getting a Natural Order is great here. I need more creatures to make that work. Now I kind of wish I had that Eternal Witness. But I have a Crater Hoof, so that's already step 1. And this makes this Mystical Tutor into a double Natural Order, so now we're really doing it. Look, I hope that drafting a Channel Natural Order deck will satisfy the demands. Passing up on a Courser, a Shelldock, a Snuff Out. I really like Snuff Out, but and a Show and Tell, but that's not a big deal. So I need some more Mana Dorks. I'm actually really glad I took this Retrofitter, because having more creatures in play for this Crater Hoof, it seems like it's going to be a thing. Okay, 5 packs on Salvado. If you collect all 8 packs, your team automatically loses. I hope you know. Wow. How are these all in the same pack? Nissa, Rafellos, Primetime. I got to take Rafellos here. First of all, my mana is actually really set up for it. Every land I have produces green, and Rafellos curves into both Natural Order and a big Finale. Curves into Minsk. I think I'd rather take the low-end stuff for the high-end, and I do like Primetime, but I got to take Rafellos here. 7th pick Rafellos. So this is weird. I'm getting 7th pick Rafellos, 7th pick Crater Hoof, 6th pick Natural Order. It feels like green should be super open, but it's like somehow not. Like I'm not getting very many green cards. I bet pack 3 is going to be really good. I wonder if we're just going to see a lot of good green cards pack 3. I don't have white fixing yet, because Knight of Autumn would be the most appealing card. I mean, I have a Prismatic Vista, a Utopia Sprawl, and a Sakura Tribe Elder. So it would be nice to play this because it's another creature to sack to Natural Order. It's that or just take Night's Whisper that I can cast off these splashes. I think Knight of Autumn is going to be better for me. Oh, I'm primed to put Leovold in my deck. I have all the lands for it. Leovold's really powerful if you can do that. Yeah, look, there's 2 black-green lands, a Leovold, like... Alright, Ulamog came back. So did some of these other green cards. Okay, green is just open, and not that many cards are open, which is also part of the way green is open, right? If the good green cards aren't opened and there's not very many green cards open, no one has a reason to go into green. I happened to be there because I first picked a channel, got past Minsk and Boo, and then I snagged that Crater Hoof. So now I'm going to take Ulamog. I feel pretty good on my channel targets. So Terastodon is interesting. You can Natural Order for it. It's not great to channel into. There's a green-white Talisman, which is kind of nice with channel. And I've got this Land of Autumn. Or I could hate a Kroxa that I'm passing. Kroxa is good. I don't really want Talisman. I think I'm just going to hate the Kroxa here. Okay, Wall of Blossoms is perfect. Wall of Blossoms you can sack to Natural Order. No one ever kills it. Over Pentad Prism, Hullbreaker, Horror, Black, Greenland. Oh yeah, late Gargaroth for free. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, I'll take Eladomri's Call. I'm not too worried about Krasha drafting Tendrils here. Oh, and an Omnath. All right, we'll see. I mean, can my mana support Omnath? Maybe. I got it for free. All right, well, I like where I'm at, because right now I've got 2 copies of Channel, 2 copies of Natural Order. Where's the power? Who knows? And 2 big colorless things to channel, both Ulamogs, plus Finale, Crater Hoof to channel into. I'm going to take Birds of Paradise. It's obviously the perfect card for this deck. Passing from the Catacombs to Salvado, but pack Two, he passed so much black, I don't think he's going to play it. I think Salvado's the most likely to just take Mana Leak here. Just fine. Will I wheel Gaia's Cradle? Probably not, but I've got to take birds here by a lot. All right, well, now I'm just going to take Undermountain Adventure. Now all the green's flowing. Look at this. I'm going to take Undermountain Adventure because A, I think it's the best card in the pack. I don't think it's even close. It's way better than Counterspell or Polluted Delta. B, I'm going to wheel Elvish Mystic, Sylvan Library, or Ignoble Hierarch because this pack is really good. Force is going to go, Titan's going to go, Delta, Counterspell, Probe. Those 5 are going to go for sure. Recurrent Nightmare probably going to go. Maybe even Expressive Iteration. There's no way I don't get back one of these elves unless something really crazy happened. This should be the pack where I just rake it all in. Oh, I get to take Atroxa now? I love it. Atroxa is such a sick natural order target. You just get Atroxa out, and even if they kill her, you've drawn 10 cards. Well, not literal 10, but... Passing a Glorybringer, which is good. Some good blue-black stuff. 3 good blue-black cards. And then a Tree Speaker, which I would love to wheel, but even if I don't, I took that birds first. I'm feeling really good about this deck, honestly. Probably can consider at this point. I don't know about the Eladamri's Call or not. But, I mean, even my lands are pretty good. I think, play 5 colors. If I pick up one more land, I'll be pretty happy, I guess. But even if I don't. All right, well, maybe this is the pick. Oh, Disrupt got added. Counter an instant or sorcery unless its controller pays 1 and you draw a card. If I get my natural order disruptive, I'm going to lose it. Oh, there's a Devoted Druid here. Yeah, we're slamming Devoted Druid. Should have taken the Vizier over to Heliod, I guess. I mean, Raugrin Triumph would be nice and all, but I think Devoted Druid is very clearly the pick. Oh, interesting. So I could take Lotus Cobra, but I did just pick up Devoted Druid Bird, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4... plus Utopia Sprawl 5 accelerants. I think I just take Sneak Attack here. Because sneaking in Craterhoof is great, sneaking in Atrox is great, sneaking in Annihilator Ulamog is great. You can win by sneaking in the other Ulamog. All right, we'll take that. Passing a Lion's Eye. Don't think we're going to get Lotus Cobra back. It's too late in the pack for that. But I mean, we already have our deck basically set. I don't even know if I want this Mizium Mortars. I guess I should see. I'll see if I want to play like Omnath, Leovold, Knight of Autumn, like all these cards. Because I'm kind of like Teamer-ish base. Oh, Noble Hierarch. Oh, wow. Emrakul. No, I got to take Emrakul. This is the channel target, the sneak attack target, and I have both those cards. As much as it pains me to pass Noble Hierarch, we'll be tearing up some Eons here. And I'm not taking Fast Bond. This is not a Fast Bond deck. I could take Augur of Autumn, though I don't even feel like I'm doing bad on the number of cheap creatures I have. I'm kind of interested in just taking Savannah, because at this point I'm already cutting a couple cards here. But if I take Savannah, it makes Knight of Autumn and Omnath much more playable. I can cast Atroxa. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I've got to take Breach now. I just have all the pieces, and this gives me something to Mystical Tutor for when Channel doesn't work. I can just Mystical Tutor for Breach. Yeah. Oh, Gaia's Cradle Wield with this Retrofitter? Yeah. This is exactly what I said happened. Sadly, someone took the Ignoble, but I'll satisfy myself with an Elvish Mystic. We don't even need Sylvan Library. We don't even need Mizium Mortars. We're just cruising here. Tons of green was open this pack, and I scooped up all of it. Like that, exactly. Just gorging myself on green. Jiraga Tree Speaker wheeling? Oh, this is a thing of beauty. All right, this Knight of Autumn probably can go out now. Because I already have Rex Sage, I'd rather just take the mono green version. I don't think I'm going to play Escape to the Wilds. I don't care about passing Direfleet Daredevil. The question is, well, which cards would I play / versus hate? I guess I'll just take Spire Bluff. I think that's slightly the best. Then I'll take Blood Crypt. I don't know. Maybe I'll play some of these rando duels. Wormcoil's not even crazy to play. I don't think I'm going to play in Sensei's Divining Top. Yeah. Last pick Augur of Autumn. Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. Well, this is... I'm going to say we're doing it here. If this isn't a good Channel Natural Order deck, I don't even know what's happening. I just got every card. What am I missing? First of all, I never saw Eureka, so you can't blame me for that. But what am I missing from this deck? Honestly, not really even much, right? Like, I even have a bunch of duels. I have 2 5-color fetches, 2 triumphs, and 2 duels. I even have to cut some cards here. like a bunch of cards. I mean, I have the 3 Eldrazi. I might, honestly, it's as crazy as it sounds. It's like, do I cut Finale of Devastation? It's like, maybe I cut Elder Gargaroth because that's just like too small ball. I mean, we'll see in a second here, but like, I'm really not missing almost anything. Channel day 17. There we go. So let's see. Looking at this deck. Oh, I'm not playing Heliod, so I'm not even going to bother buying it. So if I add 7 lands to make it 40 cards, this is a 14 land deck. Well, I'm not going to play 14 lands. I kind of think I do cut Finale at this point because I have 3 colorless Eldrazi targets. So I don't really need the Finale that badly. I even have a Wormcoil if I want to do that. There's also Eladamri's Call, which I'm kind of considering playing because that just means another set of, like, another kind of consistent piece. Because Eladamri's Call works with Breach and Sneak too, and Channel. Yeah, I'm actually kind of in for Eladamri's Call. I'm going to take out Finale. And honestly, I might just take out the Retrofitter Foundry. I could slide it in if I need to, but I kind of even don't need to here. Let's add basic lands here real quick and see where we end up. So let's say I want to play 17 lands. I kind of, even though I have Prismatic Vista and fetches and all that, I want to play Eladamri's Call. I want to play Mystical Tutor. I have Bayou. I mean, it seems pretty free to play Leovold. I might not play Omnath. I have 2 fetch lands and a Sakura Tribe Elder. What if I don't play Omnath? I mean, this is 16 land. I did make some cuts already. Let's see. So if I do this, and if I end up with 1 mountain, 1 island, because I have 2 things that fetch basics. I have Prismatic Vista and Sakura Tribe Elder, so I kind of need those 2. And let's say a plains. This is 16 land. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 turn 1. Well, 12 green sources, 10 of which are turn 1, not counting the Gaia's Cradle, because that one doesn't get you there by itself. Single mountain. 1, 2, 3. So 3. 4 red sources, plus Utopia Sprawl, birds, Sakura Tribe Elder. I mean, I think maybe with Savannah, and I guess neither of these tribes are white. So if I don't have the plains, I just have Savannah and then the Utopia Sprawl. I wonder if I can cut the plains here. I mean, if I cut the plains, it means I'm cutting Eladamri's Call. But if I cut Eladamri's Call and I cut the plains, I guess I'm only hard casting Atraxa off of Savannah, Utopia Sprawl, or birds. It's not crazy how often. I mean, the other option is, do I cut Mystical Tutor? It seems kind of wild. Mystical Tutor gets me Channel or Through the Breach or Natural Order. Those are all really good. And if I play Eladamri's Call, I can also get that as a way to get a backdoor, get a creature. I'm not going to play a Swamp, but I might just play the Leovold anyway because I have Bayou, Verdant, Zagoth, Proving Ground. I have 4 black sources that I would be playing even if I weren't playing the Leovold pretty much. I guess I would even play the Bayou because of Atraxa. And I can Natural Order for Leovold, though that's a little weaker. Okay, well, let me add a couple of lands into the sideboard. So a question is, do I want this Blood Crypt? The thing is, if I have a second mountain, I'll probably play Blood Crypt over the second mountain, but I don't think I need to. Let's see. What else would I cut? I mean, Augur of Autumn is not a must play, but I have what, cheap green, 3 1-drop green creatures, 4 2-drops, 3 3-drops. I just want to maximize the chance that I can cast Natural Order on 4 mana. And I don't think I cut any of the Eldrazi. So for Mystical Tutor, I have Island, Triome, Verdant. I have 4 blue sources plus Utopia Sprawl, Birds, Sakura Tribe Elder. Yeah, that is acceptable. Yeah, basically the biggest question for me is like, do I want to play this Eladamri's Call Plains? I don't think I want to play Omnath because it's a double splash. It's white-blue splash. And I don't think I need to play Gargaroth. I'll definitely be siding Gargaroth in. And I don't want to cut any forests. I think I have a lot of good forests. So my main concern with just the one mountain is that I want to be able to play and activate Sneak in the same turn. How many red sources do I have just baseline? 1, 2, 3, 4 red lands. No, I kind of want one more. And I guess at that point, Blood Crypt is probably fine. Because I have 2 black cards. Can I cut a card to make that the case? Or do I have to cut a land? How many green? 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 green. I really don't want to go to 11 green. But I can't cut Island. Can I cut Plains? No, I really can't. I really can't cut Island or Plains if I want to play Mystical Tutor and Eladamri's Call. So the question then is, what if I cut Plains and Eladamri's Call, what card would I add in? Because I do think Eladamri's Call is good, but I'm just going to see. I guess I could add in Retrofitter Foundry, because it does get really disgusting with Cradle. Yeah, I kind of have a lot of the big creatures already. I have 5 big creatures. Feels like drawing those isn't going to be too hard. No, I'm going to play it like this. I just need to decide whether I want to play a forest or a Blood Crypt. And I can't cut the Plains, right? No, I can't. The problem is Verdant doesn't get white. So if I do that, then... And I'm already not playing the Swamp. Oh, Blood Crypt's also really good because it makes Verdant get untapped red. Yeah, I've got to play the Blood Crypt. Can I go to 11 forests? Oh, this is a really tough decision. Maybe I just cut Augur of Autumn and play 17 lands. Yeah, Augur doesn't seem like this game plan. All right. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. Show my teammates what I got brewing, and let's get to playing. This deck's good. Alrighty, time for round 1. I'm excited to see this one fire off. All right, I'm going to keep this hand. This hand's going to be incredible if on turn 2 I draw a Mana Accelerant. Even if I don't, Wall of Blossoms into hopefully something on 3 into Natural Order Atraxa or Minsc and Boo on 4. Those are both great. All right, well, Sneak is something for sure. Getting a Triumph, yeah. All right, well, I would have preferred that a turn earlier, but you know what? I feel pretty good about this still. Classic Eladamri's Call. All right, well, let's pass the turn, and I've got 3 unbeatable 4-mana plays. Ooh, Caracas is really good against me. I'm going to have to... Oh no, they killed the bird. If I don't draw a land here, it's going to be such a tilt. Nice Eladamri's Call. All right. Well, let's see what this is. Impulse, sure. I get to side in Veil of Summer probably in this deck. I might have to change things a little bit just to rely a little less on Legends because that Caracas is annoying. Unfortunately, Minsc and Boo's even a Legend. Maybe I just have to hope they don't draw Caracas or something. The One Ring, okay. Yeah. Alright, if I draw a land, I'm still in good shape here. Alright, land is good, because now I get to go Undermount Adventure. And then I get to get a Plains here. And then next turn, they don't know this. They don't even know. If they tap out, I can get Emrakul and then channel Emrakul. So I need that Caracas to be tapped down. So that would be nice. The good thing is Undermine Adventure does put a lot of pressure on them to do something. Okay, Pyro for 2 is fine. 2 lands. That's interesting. So no creatures. You gonna tap out for something here for me? I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. Let's scry here. Scry me a river. Bottom. Okay, Ulamog is pretty good. Yeah, let's draw Ulamog. So I've got some opciones here. They mostly start with casting Channel, I think. So I could, I guess, see if Channel resolves and then kind of go from there. Okay. Why don't I start by casting Minsk and Boo, paying 2 life. Because Channel's till end of turn. And so now I'll make a Minsk and Boo. I'll put counters on this. Here, let's open the Channel effect there so it doesn't keep popping up. This can get Caracased, but I don't actually mind if it gets hit by Caracas here. Is the joke. Okay. You're going to take 3? You're going to chump. Take 3. All right. Tap these 2. Eladamri's Call. Emrakul. Play Emrakul off channel with the Caracas nice and tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was nice. 2, 1, 0. Emrakul. Emrakul story, bro. Can't be countered. Take an extra turn. And whack. Okay, Eladamri's Call is good there. I hadn't seen a counter spell, but like I would be surprised if Veil of Summer wasn't good here. Now I'm gonna run into the problem of like, what do you cut? Because everything is great. This deck is busted. I don't think I want to cut Rex Sage. How crazy is it to cut Emrakul? So the reason behind cutting Emrakul would be that Caracas stops Emrakul Sneak, Emrakul Breach, and Channel Emrakul. Ulamogs you can channel out because you can channel, they're on the stack, they eat the Caracas and the Caracas doesn't stop them. And Atraxa has a big ETB. So I'm kind of considering doing that. I mean, the Caracas is just going to get me no matter what. I could also cut Leovold, but Leovold's so good against those decks and it's cheap to cast. I think, what if I cut Emrakul and Breach? Because the Breach also really gets hurt by, or maybe I just cut the Breach entirely. I leave the Emrakul. Because the Breach also really gets hurt by Channel or Caracas. Whereas at least Natural Order I can get Craterhoof. Sometimes Atraxa is still good. Also, Natural Order for Undermine Adventure isn't like crazy. The question is, do I want Emrakul or like, yeah, I'll just play the Emrakul for now. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm not really going to mull a Channel hand here. The question is, what do I Utopia Sprawl into? Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm going to play it. I think I named blue because I have so many more black lands. And then hopefully I draw like a fetch on turn 2 or a Bayou or something. Next turn, I'm not sure. Suspend Cloudskate, all right. Rex Sage. I don't think playing Rex Sage with no targets really does a whole lot for me. Pass. Kind of hope they just play like a Talisman or something. No plays, huh? Mountain. Yeah, we can play the mountain. It's okay. This Riftwing is going to get the Utopia sprawled nicely. It's unfortunate there's one turn left. Okay. Need to just draw an Eldrazi here is what I need to draw. Oh, that is nice. So now, just gonna get a Bayou here. And cast Leonard of Old. Hopefully this resolves. If so, I'm gonna get a 2-for-1 no matter what. Also, you got to use Fairy Mastermind now. Otherwise, you really... Well, no, I guess you can actually draw with Fairy Mastermind still. All right. All right. Well, I got my 2-for-1, I guess. Anyway, not even a 2-for-1 because they drew off the Incinerate. Cute. And then now I'm going to get my thing bounced. Don't like it too much. The problem with getting hit here is it also makes my channel a lot less strong. Okay, I'm at 13. Still need some action here. Well, there's a talisman for me to kill, I guess. Incinerate. Does Incinerate? No, Incinerate doesn't make me want to take out Leovold, really. It's still pretty nice if I can cast it. Okay. Oof. This really is not going well. I'm just going to play a land and cast Rex Sage, I guess. I mean, I kept, what, Sprawl, Craterhoof, Channel, and lands, and I've drawn a Leovold, a Rex Sage, and like 4 lands or whatever. Yeah, that does not work out super well. So next turn, I'm going to go to 9. I guess if I draw a natural order and I can put a Atraxa into play, that's something. Okay, am I getting just burned out here? It looks like it. Okay, Sakura Tribe Elder. Attack for 2. I'm going to cycle Zagoth Triumph end of turn. I assume I'm dead here. I mean, I don't really see how I could not be dead. Yeah. All right, well, that didn't work out great. Do I want... Now I'm actually wondering if I want this Veil of Summer. I saw a bunch of red burn spells. This makes me want Elder Gargaroth, honestly. Gargaroth looked pretty good against all the burn spells. All right. If my Utopia Sprawl gets cloud skated, it gets cloud skated. I'm willing to take the risk, I suppose. All right, I'll keep this hand. Land. So the question now is, do I turn to Ulamog or do I wait? And I think it's tricky because this gets 2 permanents. Let's see what I draw here. I think I'm going to play Devoted Druid. The reason I'm doing it this way is I haven't seen any 2-mana counters. If they have a burn spell, they'll burn the Devoted Druid here. I'm worried if I go Channel Ulamog, kill your Steam Vents, then I'm going to get... Yeah, see, this is fine. Then I'm going to get Karakist. I could still get Karakist, but at least now I'm getting 2 of their permanents. Oh, well, or I was going to get Force of Negation either way. Force of Negation's annoying. All right. Natural Order would be a nice draw here. Gargaroth is not actually bad. Play this first in case I draw a tap land. Oh my god. Getting Hull Breacher, the like 1 card draw I have in the deck. This has not worked out well. Look at this. Heat into Force into Hull Breacher. Into Fury. All right. All right, well, land lets me Gargs. Garg's probably pretty good. Yeah. 4th Earlingus. All right. 0-1. Damn, this deck is good, but we are not working out nicely here. Force of Negation got me good. Alrighty. Welcome to round 2. 0-1. Really disappointed to be 0-1 with this deck. Playing against blue-black tempo. Kind of don't love this hand. I guess I can Eladamri's Call for a mana dork. So what am I, if I keep this hand, what am I hoping to happen? Well, I'm hoping to draw Birds of Paradise, but if I don't, I guess if I draw Channel, it's good. And if I draw cheap creatures, it's good. And if I draw lands, I can Eladamri's Call for a red source effectively, like a Sakura Tribe Elder or something. It seems okay. It doesn't seem like a mulligan. Oh my god. Well, yeah. This is my experience with channel decks, is when they work, they're just like the most disgusting thing ever, and when they don't, they just like look so bad. Alright. Doffy of Voidwalker, huh? Alright. 17. Let's go ahead and get Sakura Tribe Elder, I guess. And hope to draw, I don't know, a land would still be pretty good here. I mean, look, I kept a 2-land on the draw, and I've drawn just 3 uncastables. I guess technically the wall is not uncastable, but yeah. Oh, really? We're going to Eladamri's Call here, or cast Sakura Tribe Elder with this Voidwalker? Interesting. That's fine. You can do it now. I don't want to take 2 damage here. Just want to get my mountain, I think. I'm at 17. Going to 16. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to get Island and Mystical Tutor for Channel, because I would pay 6 life. Yeah, this is going to Eladamri's Call here. That's my guess. I feel like too much goes wrong if I get Island. Shieldred, yeah, no, like that. All right. Draw. Didn't draw land. Guess I'll play this. Hope to draw land. Okay, land. Elvish Mystic. I can chump Shieldred, I guess. Persist into Voidwalker. Cut down. All right. Okay, against them, I'm definitely going to want Veil of Summer. I think what I want to do is I want to put in Veil, Augur. I want to take out Mystical Tutor, take out Island, just put in another Forest. I think I want Wormcoil as well. Don't want Reclamation Sage. Do I want to take out any of the Eldrazi's? I could take out one of them. I can't take out Craterhoof. No, maybe I take out the Augur. Leovold still seems pretty good. I guess if I take out the Island, the Leovold... No, I can't actually do that. I've got to keep the Island in for the Leovold. I guess if I'm doing that, I keep in the Mystical. I could take out the Eladamri's Call. I want to make my deck a little bit more consistent. Is kind of what I'm feeling here. So taking out one of the tutors is fine. It doesn't have to be that. I guess maybe I won't keep the Wormcoil, but I'll just put in the Gargaroth. All right. I'll try this. And I would like to play first. It's a 1-lander. It's even got Ulamog and Channel. So if I keep this hand, I go Triumph, go, hope to draw land. If I miss on land, I just say go, go, no. All right, I guess I'll keep this. Put back a Forest. Play Blood Crypt tapped into Sakura Tribe Elder. And fetch a Forest with it, and then hope to draw Channel or something. Okay. Well, I mean, at this point I have Breach, Sneak, Channel as all pretty good draws. Oh, Time Walk, okay. What is this? Mind Twist for 2. Well, all right. It's annoying getting Mind Twisted when I have Veil in my hand, but Yeah, what are you going to do? I'm just going to get another forest here. Play Wall of Blossoms. All right. I mean, at least now I can cast this Gargaroth. Hope it's probably not going to be good enough. I assume. Yeah, I guess the Gargaroth is getting discarded. All right. Minsk and Boo. Come on, Minsk and Boo. That would be a sick draw. By you go. Sack Wall Blossoms. Shieldred, sure. Island go. Cool. Oh, man. All right. This is what happens when you draft channel decks. I'm not doing that again. I'm not saying I'm never going to draft the channel deck, but this was like pretty much the ideal channel deck. Like how could this deck have been a better channel deck? It really couldn't have been much better. It's not like it's missing anything, really. I mean, the Minsk and Boo now is way too late. It's not going to have a chance of doing anything. I mean, I guess I can block. Sure, I'm going to try to block the Shieldred, because then next turn I can make a Minsk and then make it up to a 5 loyalty. I know it's not going to work, yeah. All right. We're 0-2. We'll see if we can pick up a round here, but I'd leave this as an example of the things that happen. Alrighty, time for round 3. Playing against Luis Salvato, who's playing mono white. All right. Let's see if we can get a dub here. I believe. All right, I'm going to keep this hand. I'm not sure what this hand exactly is going to play out as, but I've got some interesting stuff to do. Like, let's see, Mother of Runes. Well, I actually kind of like seeing that. Mother of Runes is really bad against me. Play the Zagoth Triome. And what I can do here is I can cast Mystical Tutor to get Eladamri's Call, and then Eladamri's Call for Emrakul. So I'm hoping to set that up. Ooh, I wonder if Salvato's going to attack me. He's going to consult with the teammates, see what I'm playing, and then probably attack me. Okay, so my turn 2 play is probably... Yep, see? My turn 2 play is probably... I could play Wall of Blossoms. The problem is if I Mystical for Eladamri's Call, I can't Eladamri's Call and do anything good next turn. So let's go Wall of Blossoms. Oops, I should probably tap a green. And draw... Oh, Natural Order. That's interesting. Okay. You know, if you just played, a Rexade target, that'll make it easy this turn. Elspeth, sure. Okay, so now what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to Rexage the Mox here, and then I can set up a Natural Order next turn. I'm going to get Savannah. Rexage the Mox. And then next turn, if I don't take too much damage, I can't quite Emrakul next turn. Because I can Mystical. I'm going to be a little short. Lion Sash, sure. Mystical. I mean, what I could do is I could Ulamog next turn. Because next turn I can Mystical for Eladamri's Call, play Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then the turn after that, I can maybe Natural Order here. Let's get Eladamri's Call, draw, land. Let's tap this. Let's play Channel first. And then, oops. And Eladamri's Call. For, Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. 10. And there's a Mother of Runes out, so I can't kill any of the creatures. Well, no, I guess I could actually, because Mother of Runes isn't good protection from colorless. But I actually just want to kill all the lands. And I definitely have to kill the Elspeth so I don't die. All right, channel, chill out. And then next turn, Natural Order for Crater Hoof is probably decent. I could also Natural Order for Atroxa. Let's see, so Crater Hoof would give +4/+4, so that would be 17 + 12, 29 damage. Yeah, that actually would, oh no, sorry, it's only 3. Yeah, it's only +3/+3, so sorry, that's 12, 17, 26 damage, and he's got 1, 2, 5, 6. That would put him to 1 if he blocks with everything. Unless I draw a cheap creature here. Alternately, I could just get Atroxa and try to, because I can win in 2 hits anyway. So let's go Natural Order, Sacking Wall. Let's get Atroxa. And I get to get creature enchantment. So enchantment, land, instant. Probably Emrakul. And land instant, sure. Topia Sprawl. Name red. Oh, I guess I actually could have just gotten a Triumph, whatever. I'm just going to pass here. Because I would get Mother of Runes plus Lion Sash would actually be lethal through the Atroxa here. But next turn I can Emrakul, and that should probably be enough. Though I guess it's going to take a Natural Order, a Channel, and a Breach here. I guess if he has Invasion of Gobakon to take Emrakul out of my hand, that actually makes this a little trickier. But we'll see what we do here. Winter Orb. Oh. It's not actually going to stop me because of the Cradle. And also, once the Atroxa gets a hit in, like, that's kind of game. I'm just not going to play around Mana Tithe here. Breach. Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn. And I guess I attack with everything. Is attacking with Ulamog even good? I don't think it is. All right. Against White Weenie, I'm guessing Mizium Mortars is decent, but I don't even know how much I want Mizium Mortars. Rexage seems just okay. Kills Lion Sash and kills a Mox. I kind of wonder if just playing Retrofitter Foundry, because if I can get Retrofitter Foundry Cradle going, it feels like that. Oh, Leovold actually is looking kind of bad. Rather have Gargaroth here. Yeah, Gargaroth seems like it's a little better. All right, if I can pull out the 1/2, I guess I'll have to be satisfied with that. But I mean, look at this deck. It's not like the mana's bad. Like, I'm playing all the colors, but like, I've got a lot of fixing, I have 4 1-drop accelerants, 3 2-drop accelerants. I have the channel, of course. I have a tutor to get the channel. I have Sneak and Breach. I have 3 Eldrazi. I have the 2 best Natural Order targets in Natural Order. I even just have a Minskin Boo and an Undermount Adventurer. Like, all right. Game 3 here, or game 2. I won game 1. I was just assuming that I lost for some reason. Let's see what I can nab. So what is my ideal draw? I mean, just turn 2 Emrakul, I guess. I already played against the Caracas, though I didn't lose to it. All right, this hand is great. I mean, this is like the same hand. And see, the hands like this are why putting Mystical Tutor and Eladomri's Call in your deck actually do kind of work out, because here I can once again do the tutor, Mystical Tutor for Eladomri's Call for a creature sort of deal. That's unfortunate. Guess I'm gonna sprawl red then, because I don't have, now without the bird, I don't have the time to do that. Turn 1 Luminarch, turn 2 Absent is pretty good. I'm gonna draw a bird next turn. The bird is unfortunately not the word, because I could have made that blue, but then next turn, because it only taps for blue, I couldn't do the whole channel Eladomri's Call in this turn. All right. Minskin Boo. Minskin Boo-hoo. Put 3 counters on it. I'm just going to try to chump here. Okay. Well, if he puts the 4th counter on the Luminarch, I can chump. He put on the Resto. Resto's just going to kill that. All right. That I can't stop. I don't mind a Gargaros. Let's go birds, land, Gargs. I'm just going to pass the turn again. I don't think attacking is what I want to do. And then if he doesn't have anything, then the Gargs will at least hold things off for the moment. Nice, nice, nice. All right. At 13. So if I Mystical and Eladomri's Call, I'll have, yeah. I could also get Natural Order. So if I Eladomri's Call for Emrakul, I can replay. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's try to go for the Emrakul here. It's going to be an Emrakul play. Attack with this. Gain 3 life. The most obvious channel setup in the world. But there's not very many things he can do to stop that from working. So, all right. Eladomri's Call. Now I have 16 life. Emrakul. Channel Emrakul. All right, did we get a match? Did we get a match here? We did. Boom! I fulfilled my obligations. I drafted the channel deck, and I went 1 and 2 with a great channel deck. Could be better, could be worse. All right, well, we'll check in if my team wins, bring you a little update, and go from there. All right, and thus concludes the channel experiment. I actually think this was a really good channel deck. Let's just take a look at it again before we head on out here. Because we had Channel, Mystical Tutor, Eladomri's Call, Natural Order, plus Sneak and Breach. So we had all these pieces. Atraxa and Craterhoof work with Natural Order. They both also work with Sneak and Breach. And then these 3 Eldrazi work with Channel, Sneak, and Breach, though Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger works a little better with Channel than it does with Sneak and Breach, because unless they have 20 or less cards, hitting them with this isn't always that good. Also had a Minskin Boo, an Undermountain Adventure, and a bunch of good accelerants. Birds of Paradise, Utopia Sprawl, Tree Speaker, Mystic, 4 1-drops, Raphellos, Sakura Tribe Elder, Devoted Judas, 2-drops. So, plus even Gaia's Cradle, which had some good options. Disappointed to go 1-2, but honestly, this deck was good. About as good as these kinds of decks get without having power, of course, out of Mox Emerald or a Lotus. This deck gets much better. And the games didn't work in our favor. We ended up, tying as a team, so that was fine. We handshake, called it a draw. And you know what? I drafted the channel deck. You can't say I didn't fulfill my end of the bargain. I do want to reiterate one more time, if you start asking me to draft other decks, you won't necessarily get it, but first mover advantage, I got to give props to the persistence. And hey, look, it was actually fun. would have been a little more fun if we didn't get smashed so hard. 1 and 2, not really what I was looking for with this deck. This deck felt like a really good one. All right, that'll do it for this time. Tune in tomorrow to watch me not draft a channel deck. I'll be back with more drafts. I always appreciate you watching these drafts, whether you win or lose, and, well, let's say we do plenty of both. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Later, channel.